Hello everyone, welcome to a new process video today. As you can see, I am working on 6x12 pocket pages here, and these are photos from my trip to Chicago. And as you can see, this was a conservatory. This was at the Lincoln Park Zoo. It's on the same grounds, and so I decided to take a peek in there. And I have everything already picked out for this one. And part of the reasoning behind that is that this side is all 3x3 pockets. I don't use those a lot. I got them as part of a variety pack. Otherwise, I probably would not choose to just buy them by themselves. I find them more difficult to use. Why that is, I'm not sure. I don't know if it's because it's the square photo thing. I don't know. But it is tougher for me. So I just decided I would lay everything out first so that I wasn't on camera trying to figure this out for half an hour. So here's what I have. Now, like these, actually I think all of these cards here they started as 3x4. And I just cut them down to fit the 3x3 space. I think it works fairly well. This one I do know is part of an Allie Edwards travel release that she did. And so I've used 1, 2, and 3 already on other layouts. I'm up to 4 now. I think there are 6, if I'm not mistaken. We'll find out as I go. My plan is to work them all in if I can. So it makes it kind of seem cohesive and that it has a kind of a running theme and that these match the whole way through. So I've got one here. I also have just a regular 3x4 card on this side that I can journal more in, or perhaps just use an embellishment down here. I haven't decided. The other thing I did here was I took a regular 4x6 photo and cut it in half so that I have 2 3x4s to fill these pockets, because I really didn't have anything else that I wanted to include there. This was my favorite, and as long as I got that one in there, I was like, you know what, I'm good. So I wanted to make sure I got those things in, and I have. So now it's just making everything look fun and pretty and adding all the extra stuff. So one of the things I want to do with this card down here is work in some new stamps that I got. This is a newer set from Everyday Explorers. You can see right here. And the owner and designer, her name is Christine Heron. And this particular set is called Going Solo, and I travel a lot by myself, and so I thought this is perfect for me. I want it. And there are a couple on here that I like. You can see I've already used some of them. I think I'm going to use this one that has the little backpack, and it says alone, not lonely, me time. Going solo. So I think if I put that kind of down here in this lower left corner like so, it'll look good there. It's a very bold design. And especially if I do it in black, and then it'll overlap into this green area just a bit into that tropical feel. And I think it'll work out well. So I'm going to try it. Check it out. I love how that came out. And I had never used that stamp before, so I did season it. Here it is on the block. I just took a pencil that I had, rub the eraser over it to season it. That's usually all I do for a new stamp. I did do a test run on the back just to make sure that it was ready to go. And then I did this one, and it's perfect. I love it. I love it so much, actually. I think I want to do another one of those stamps, either here or here. I really don't need to journal in both places. So I just need to figure out where it's going to go. And I'm thinking maybe here, just because this is right next to this. Then I've got like 3 bold images probably right in a row there, and I'm not sure how keen I am on that. So I think I may end up doing it on this one, but I'll have to see which stamp will work the best. So I've decided that I am going to use this space after all to do some more stamping, because I'm selecting this stamp. The fact that it has kind of cursive writing there makes it less of a bold design than this. And there's no image, it's just words. So I'm going to put it right there, I believe, and that will be enough for that one. It'll be very clean and simple, which is great. I already have it ready to go. I've seasoned it, so all I have to do is stamp. So here it is with the stamping. It came out perfectly. I love it. I do think it's a little blank though. So I know I have acrylic hearts and puffy sticker hearts. So I think I'm going to go into those and see if I can find maybe a purple or this orange, something that will match. And then I can either use several of them or even just one up here to kind of fill that empty white space. When I went into my stash, I found this. It's a little acrylic heart. The back side's kind of just plain but colored, but the top side, hopefully the camera's showing it, it has glitter. And I'm almost positive these are from Stampin' Up. and they're older. I've had them a while because I don't have much call for green hearts, but it works perfectly on this layout. So I think I'm going to place it right about there. When I was looking at this layout after I put that heart on there, I decided I wanted to bring in some purple because I have this photo, but I really have no other purple. There's a tiny bit here, but I don't have it really anywhere else. And I want the layout to feel cohesive. So I pulled out these puffy hearts. They will match the heart, you know, kind of idea that I have going over here. And then I can put it over here. I have this one, which is kind of super huge. And then I have this one. This is more of a regular size. I'll use one of those, maybe both, I don't know, but at least one of them. And I just have to figure out like where I want it on this card, because I do think I want it on the white. It would get lost in the rest of this, so I think this is the best option. Well, I ended up using both of those hearts. This one fit perfectly up here, so it doesn't matter that it's so big. And then this one, I thought about covering up the geotag, and I could have done it. It just fit, but I decided, no, I kind of like that. I'll leave it. So I decided to put it down here, and I'll just journal around it, which is fine. Like, I don't have a huge amount to say about this anyway. It was just about the pretty flowers, but it leaves me enough that I could still write there. When I was trying to figure out what else I could do here, I felt like maybe I needed something more on this side because I have more stamping on this side, plus I have an embellishment, so I just felt like I needed it. So I pulled out these, it's kind of a mix of stickers. These are 3D, I've got enamel dots, I've got epoxy here, and I'm thinking I'm going to use this one because I think this must be from the same designer. Was this Christine Heron, or was this the In a Creative Bubble team? It doesn't say on here. They have a similar aesthetic style in how they design, and they look a lot alike. And look at these colors. I think these are from the same line or from a similar set. So I think I'm going to use this one that says fun, and I'm going to put it down here. I don't want to put it on this side, it'll be too close to the hearts, but I think if I put it in this corner, it'll give a nice little embellishment pop, and then it brings in more of kind of this color scheme. I added in the epoxy sticker right there where I thought I would. I'm happy with that. And I actually put everything back in the pockets because I think this one is done. So here's a close-up of the left-hand side. There we go. And I love the mix of colors here. It makes me very happy to see all those mixed together. And then here's a close-up of the right-hand side. There we go. So it didn't take a lot to get this one done, and that makes me very happy. Thanks for watching, everyone.